In case you don't know me, I'm Jeanette from the Early Childhood Alliance of Framingham. Welcome to our STEM project. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. Science is my favorite thing in the whole world. And did you know that each one of you are scientists? Yes, of course you are. Scientists are people who look at things and they ask questions. They ask, what is this? Why is it the way it is? What if I do this? How will it change? And what will the end result be? If you ask those questions, that makes you a scientist, like me. And our science topic today is the wind. I have a book that tells you something about the wind. Wind is something that nobody has ever seen, but we can feel the wind, we can hear the wind, we can feel the wind, but we've never, ever seen it, okay? And you can't taste it either. But in this story, they tell you things about what the wind does. Some of the things are good, and then some of them might not be so good. They might not make people happy, okay? So let's see what the wind is doing in this book. It's called The Wind Blew, and it's by Pat Hutchins. Okay, let's get started. 1, 2, 3. Listening ears and eyes wide open. The wind blew. Here's something nice that the wind does. It blows seeds around so that trees can be everywhere. The wind blew. And I like the way the wind blows seeds around so that we can have lots and lots of trees, because trees are good for the environment. The wind blew. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. It took the umbrella from Mr. White and quickly turned it inside out. I don't think that's making Mr. White very happy, but this was a very strong wind that did that, and it was blowing fast and strong, and I think it's going to do something else. I see something else it might do. It snatched the balloon from little Priscilla and swept it up to join the umbrella. Now, neither one of them are very happy about that, and I see something else that I think it's going to take. And not content, it took a hat, and still not satisfied with that, it whipped a kite into the air and kept it spinning round up there. See, it was a very strong wind that took the umbrella. It's not so strong. It's a gentle wind that can take a balloon, because sometimes you have a balloon and you're holding it, and before you realize it, the wind is taking it away from you. And it can take hats the same way without you realizing it. And with a kite, you know, you want the wind to take your kite up, up, up in the air so that it glides and it floats. And it's so beautiful to see a kite floating in the air. But you don't want it to take your kite away, do you? I don't. I want to be holding on to that string. It grabbed a shirt left out to dry and tossed it upward toward the sky. That isn't good. Shirts don't belong up in the air. And there's a clue over here that tells you what else it's going to take next. It plucked a hanky from a nose, and up and up and up it rose. So look at the things that the wind has taken. It's taken an umbrella, a hat, a balloon, a kite, a shirt, and a hanky. And they're all up in the air where people can't even reach them. And I think it's going to take something else. I see a clue over here on the next page. It lifted the wig from the judge's head, and it didn't drop it back. Instead, it whirled the postman's letters up as if it hadn't done enough. It blew so hard it stole a striped flag fluttering on a pole. Now look at all the things the wind has taken. It took all those things. It pulled the new scarves from the twins and tossed them up to the other things. Look at all those things. It sent the newspapers fluttering round and then tired of the things it found. Now what is it going to do? I don't see a clue. It mixed them up and then threw them down, all on the ground, and blew away to sea. Now, do you see how the wind is blowing the sails on the boat? So now this sailor can go for a ride in this boat because the wind is very, very strong and is pushing the sail on the boat. And the people are have their things back now. The man has his umbrella back. The judge has his wig. Priscilla has her balloon. The lady has her shirt that she had hung out to dry. This lady has her hanky back. The little boy has his kite. The postman has his letters. The flag. The twins have their scarves. And the newspaper man has his newspapers back. So now the wind has made everyone happy. And that's the end of our story. And if you stay tuned, we're going to do a little experiment about the wind. Okay?